Okay, welcome back to the channel. I meant to do a little bit of writing before that or record it, and I couldn't because my GoPro is acting, I don't know, it's acting weird. So I'm in this place that I go almost every single year, and I'm gonna show you guys that place real quick. Before I get into that, let me do a quick update here on the bike. Here's the 2005 Road King Classic, and I just put the CMC right here, CMC mirrors, and I'm gonna tell you, I don't know about it yet. Don't really know if I like him or not. I'm kind of leaning into that I don't, but I wanted to give it some time. I wanted to make sure that I do give enough time to actually form an opinion. But it's a lot different when you have the under mirrors versus the upper. So again, really expensive. Actually, insanely expensive for a set of mirrors. But nevertheless, I wanted to get in because all the pictures that I saw, they look really cool. But let's see what happens. And I also started putting some of the karaoke pieces. As you can see, I just put this piece right here, and I also put a piece back here. So I'm going to be doing videos about that. I put this piece up here too as well. I'm going to try to do a lot of chrome here in the engine for sure. I do have some of the other pieces coming up as well. I'm in the other side of the bike right here, the primary section right here. I got that piece. I got another piece that it comes in there. So I am going to do a lot of different chrome pieces to this motorcycle. The 21 is looking great. I just love it. Really do. Just a quick look at the bike right here with my 39-inch pipes back here. Man, I love that as well. It's looking really nice. All right, so where am I at? Let's go and check out this place. I come here almost every single year, at a bare minimum once a year, and it's gonna be the Heroes Park. Wow, it's really bright right now. Let me walk around here just to show you guys what I'm talking about. And again, you know, being in the military for so many years, obviously I have a lot of respect for our military troops and, you know, for the heroes that make that last sacrifice, right? And you see it right here. This is in Palm Coast, Florida, where I live. And again, it's just an awesome park that has, you know, names, and, you know, we got our flags up there. You know, just a place for you to come here and pay some respect, right? And that's kind of what we're gonna do. Like I say, I do this all the time. Once a year, bare minimum, I come here, just walk around, you know, and I remember those that make that ultimate sacrifice, right? And you see some of the things that they have here. City of Palm Coast September 11 Memorial, which is really fantastic. And again, if you come up here, it does have different memorials. And again, you've probably seen this in my channel already, because like I say, I come here almost once a year. You see, you got the City of Palm Coast Law Enforcement Memorial right there. Obviously, you have here, you know, the military one. You see some of the flowers because Memorial Weekend just passed by, obviously. You see right there, it says Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, Coast Guard, City of Palm Coast Military Memorial, in honor of those following local heroes who made that ultimate sacrifice, whose dedication and courage will never be forgotten. And you got some of the military members named right there. You know, a couple Marines, you know, me being in the Marines, you know, you got a couple Marines there, Marine Lance Corporal, Marine Sergeant, you got U.S. Army, you know, Air Force. I mean, you do have quite a good amount of people that have come from this little town right here. Again, this is a new town. It's not very old or nothing. I think it's back in the 90s or something like that. You got the City of Palm Coast Fire Rescue right there. No names, yes, bless the Lord. You know, we definitely appreciate the sacrifice, but we, you know, don't want anybody to die. A lot of flowers. You can see this right here. A lot of flowers. You can see here. Oh, excuse me, a lot of flags. I'm gonna take a little walk right here. There's a really cool memorial back here that I do like, and I actually, the lady who works on placing this right here, I talked to her one time. I believe her son died, and you know, she was part of doing this back here, which is really fantastic. Invisible Wound Memorial, dedicated to those brave-hearted men and women who have honorably served this great nation, have suffered and continues to battle visible wounds of PTSD/TBI. Let their service and sacrifice never be forgotten. That's beautiful. And by the way, if you see here on the floor as you're walking, there is different bricks. Thank you for your service, and people's name in their service. And obviously, I don't know how or where you're supposed to do that at. I'm sure it has to do something with the city of something like that. Let's see what's back here. There's a flag back here. I mean, this is an awesome little park, really awesome little park. You could come here and, you know, talk to your kids, let them know, teach them about the sacrifice that our troops are making, right? Let me come back here. So like I said, you teach your children about the sacrifices so they grow up and know that freedom is not free. You know, this thing about freedom being free is, I don't know. We're living in a society nowadays where children think that, you know, they deserve everything and they need to get everything given to them for free. That's not the reality. The reality is that hard, you know, life is hard. Sometimes you got to work a lot, and that's just how it is. And this right here is going to be the memorial, or Purple Heart Memorial, which is just beautiful. I'm going to show it to you guys right here, and you can see that all gave son, son gave all. Just a beautiful thing. Wow. Lots of names right here on the floor, as you can see. Wow. Let's take a look at this right here. Has the eagle loving anchor. Once Marines, always Marine. So anyways, about once a year or so I come here and I walk around, you know, being in the military and serving Iraq and Afghanistan. There is a couple things that, you know, that happen that I like to come up here and just remember those that gave old. And I definitely tell my children so they know that our freedoms are not free. We have to work really hard for what we have. This thing right here, me going out in my motorcycle right now and me having the freedom to do the things that I do, it really, really relate to those guys that, you know, gave old. And I know that for a fact. I consider myself a little bit, you know, blessed because being born in a communist country in Cuba, I really do appreciate the freedoms that we have in this country. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. We'll see you on the next one. And as always, God is in control.